This is a quick video on installing Jellyfin into our Openmediavault environment using Docker. We'll walk through creating a user and share folder, then we'll share that folder over Windows SMB. We then modify the provided Docker config to spin up the container. Finally, I'll add some video content to show you Jellyfin in action. So let's get to it. First, let's get logged into Openmediavault. And we need to create a user that we will access a Windows share with later. So go to users under access rights management, go to add, and add again. Give our user a name, password, and then click save. Go ahead and apply it at the top and then click yes. Now back to access rights management, we need to go to shared folders. We're going to create an app data folder. This is going to go into our storage array. Path should populate automatically, and then click save. Apply it and then yes to confirm. Now let's go down to services and SMB CIFS and enable SMB. And under shares, add, and we're going to add our new app data folder as an SMB share. Save this, apply it, yes. And now let's copy the config so we can make the necessary adjustments. Main focus will be on lines 5, 7, and 8. 5 is the time zone, and 7 and 8 are for TV and movie paths. So adjust line 5 if necessary for the time zone. And for lines 7 and 8, we will pull the absolute path from Openmediavault. So let's jump back to Openmediavault real quick. And then it's back under shared folders. We're just going to add a new column. So if you mouse over beside any of these current columns and push this little down arrow, go to columns and then absolute path. And then here's the absolute path of our directories. The easiest way to copy this is to hit Control P like you're going to print the page. And then we can just copy it. Control C, cancel this. Let's switch back over to our notepad, and where it says replace me is the portion that we need replaced. And it should look like this. Once we have our config all set up, let's putty into our Openmediavault server. And copy and paste the Docker config. And while this is running, we can test our Windows share. So let's open up Windows File Explorer, and then we'll browse over to our Openmediavault server. And we'll use the credentials we created earlier. And then here's our app data folder and Jellyfin. And then here are the movies and TV folder that were created in our config. I have a few episodes of Friends on my desktop here that we can copy into Jellyfin for an example. And now let's go back around to PUTty and we can see our install is finished. And looking at the config, it looks like it's running on port 8096. So let's browse over to our Openmediavault server on port 8096. And then we need to run through the initial config for Jellyfin. Giving it an admin account. And this is where we add our media and movies, folders, and data movies is where it mapped to originally. And let's add our TV folder as well. And here we can already see our Friends folder there. And now that we have our TV and movie folder, we're going to next. Our metadata language is English in the United States. Remote access is fine. And we're done. Let's go ahead and log in now with the admin account we just made. And there's friends. If you have any comments, feel free to leave them below. And as always, thanks for watching.